Previously on Battlestar Galactica.
Story number 6 is Marshmallow Surprise. The main character, Marsha, is sledding with her friends Ricky and Ronnie, who I imagine were twins.
Random cookie!
They're sledding down a hill. Oh no! They're heading towards Mrs. Spooner's house. She's got her no trespassing signs. This lady is apparently a huge witch.
And Marsha runs over the mailbox.
Nails the mailbox. Cracks the wood, dents the metal of the mailbox. They're all like, oh man, what are we gonna do? The boys are like, let's run. She's like, no, let's just apologize.
Let's just tell her we did it, and you know, I mean, they don't offer to fix it ever, but they at least
Well, they didn't even get a chance to. And it's like, then they hear, oh my, what happened? She's like, come in, I'll make you hot chocolate. I have a secret family recipe. They're warming up by the fire, drinking this delicious chocolate, and then she like slams the furnace cover just closed, and it's like, uh-oh, stuff's about to get real. It's like, she calls out the two kids on like, you broke my fence and didn't say anything, you broke my window and didn't say anything, and now you broke my mailbox and wasn't gonna say anything. It's like, oh no, what's happening? It's like, oh, you wanna know the secret ingredient? It's in the chocolate, it turns you to marshmallows. And the kids start to kind of feel weird, and she's laughing, and then they are like...
All of a sudden?
They're like, oh yeah? Fangs drop down and they turn hairy and they attack her. They were werewolves.
Totally just like the girl who cried monster.
And apparently, werewolves cannot be turned into marshmallows by witch magic.
Well, I think that's part of werewolf lore.
Haven't you ever seen a werewolf in London?
Yes.
So it's like, oh, joke's on you. We're gonna eat you, you old bat.
Liked it.
And for that, I give it a candy cane.
I also
me
give
too.
it one.
I like that one. Oh, come on. Why would you do that?
I didn't think you were gonna grab it and then you did.
It was so glistening with your saliva that it looked wrapped.
I know, I was like, he's seen me chewing on this the whole time.
Story 7, Monster on Ice. Max gets a pair of monster ice skates for Christmas. He loves to ice skate, play hockey. Says, oh, these are awesome. I love these. Meanwhile, he has kid sister Jessica, who's constantly annoying him, getting into his closet, trying to grab his clothes and put them on the dog Stinker. He's skating, playing hockey, and man, these skates, he's flying. He's just skating so fast. And all of a sudden, he's being really aggressive with his friend.
He starts hearing a voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, get the puck. It's not a game.
Win!
Yeah, knocks down his friend.
Win.
And
Win!
knocks down his friend and
Steve and Mitch
aggressively while trying to get the puck. And then to his credit, for a Goosebumps protagonist, realizes, hey, these skates are turning me into something I don't want to be. Skates off, pulls off the thing, and finds out his feet and hands are turning into monster. Yeah.
Toenails shot through
these big old claws.
Shot through his socks.
So he runs home, he tosses the skates in the closet, and he's like, oh, I have to go apologize to my friend. And he hears rustling in his closet. He's like, Jessica, are you going through my things again? Oh, I hope she didn't, grab my monster skates.
I didn't put them on. I put them on our German Shepherds.
The Stinker.
And Stinker, he turns around, big,
huge monster.
with ice skates.
End of story.
This one reminded me of the Haunted Mask. Because, you put something on, transform.
At least he realized it, though.
Yeah.
Like, and as opposed to the Haunted Mask, she was never like, oh, this mask is evil, until it was, like, too late.
Way too late, yeah.
Like,
he's
I'm
like,
choking
whoa.
my friend. I wonder why.
Yeah, she chokes her friend, and then wreaks more havoc.
Definitely gonna give this one a candy cane.
Me too.
I was on the fence. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Give it peer pressure.
And now a holiday skit from Ned and Jason.
Some party.
Yeah, clearly.
Happy New Year!
8, the Double Dip horror. Just initially reading it just made me think of Sloppy Seconds. And I don't know why, but that made me think of that with Double Dip. I don't know.
You never double dip a chip.
So Winona and Rachel are twins, and they're on a ski trip to be junior instructors without their family. They come up with this plan the night before to say, hey, why don't we ski while we're doing this? And Winona's like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, one of us can ski while the other gives instructions because they don't know there's two of us.
We're gonna twins them. We're gonna pull the old twin job. So one of them is going to instruct skiing
While the other skis.
while the other one skis.
And then they're gonna switch off at lunch. No one will be the wiser. So Rachel's instructing these kids, and there's this one kid who's being a show-off. He's in a bright yellow jacket.
What was that kid's name, Ned?
That kid's name was Bobby Judd.
Son of a...
I feel like you poured it a little low.
To Bobby Judd.
And to this point now, in Goosebumps, your name has appeared twice,
Well,
Rob and Bobby.
Robbie.
and mine has appeared once, and Ned or Kevin has still not appeared in any Goosebumps book
I know,
we've
you've got
read.
two different names. Two different names.
There was a
Nothing.
Ted in here. A
Ned.
Ted! And I was like, damn it!
I know several Kevins.
This kid in the yellow parka, he's being a show-off, he's being a jerk. He's like, just give me private lessons, and she refuses the whole time.
The twins meet up at lunchtime to swap off. Rachel warns Winona there's this troublesome kid, Bobby.
Bobby Judd.
Bobby Judd.
Bobby Judd up in there.
Bobby Judd! Bobby Judd starts acting up while Winona is instructing.
Her and her sister are talking later that night, and one of them comes up with the idea, let's give him a private lesson tomorrow afternoon when we're done.
Yeah.
Twins him will freak him out because nobody knows we're twins.
Let's twins him. This kid has been so annoying during ski instruction. Let's pull a prank on him and have a race. We'll give him his private instruction, and I'll start the race, and my twin will be down here, and we'll spook him.
So the twin sisters come together where they're supposed to have left Bobby. He's not there. One of the twins goes down while the other one waits at the top because it's starting to get dark and cold.
Yeah, they're freaking out. Where's Bobby?
Yeah.
We're trying to pull this prank on him, but what if he goes missing on
It
the mountain?
backfires. So Winona's at the bottom. She goes to the front desk lady and she's like, have you seen Bobby, a kid in a yellow parka? She's like, what are you talking about? There's no name Bobby here.
Bobby Judd.
And she says, she finally remembers his name, Bobby Judd.
Bobby Judd, she holds out a picture, the front desk lady. Yeah,
That's him.
that's him. On the back it says 1954. She's like, what's
What?
this? It's like Bobby Judd and his twin brother Ricky used to ski here all the time. They were daredevils. They used to race down Double Dip Hill. Well, they were doing it. Bobby Sonny Bono died.
Yeah, he's a
It was
trained
like, I was like, wow. The front desk lady's like, he's a ghost. She's
Yeah, he's
not
a
even
ghost.
hiding. It's like, no, you've seen his ghost. Like, oh, it's
And so they
It's
say that
whatever.
the spirit wants to race people, basically tries to lure people into racing him, and attacks them by, trying to kill them too, I guess.
And Winona goes, oh, my
friend. She was looking for him.
Rachel is up here.
Yeah, and oh, don't worry, your friend is safe. He only goes after identical twins.
And-
This is the biggest candy cane for me. This was the best story in the whole
Oh,
book.
totally was good. I
It was.
enjoyed it. I really did.
I candy cane it.
That was awesome.
Story number 9 is called Santa's Helpers. We get another Beth, another duplicate name.
Second Beth in the story.
Her and her brother Spencer are always mean to their little sister Diane. They're like, oh, you're adopted, you're from Mars, you were hatched, blah, blah, blah. And they've been telling Diane, like, Santa's not real the whole time.
Like, we would never lie to you. You're not our sister. Santa's not real.
So they put on their winter coats that Mom got them that are like, they're red with green fur, and they're really ugly, but Mom got them super cheap.
Cheap. Mom is frugal.
Mom is frugal. So they go out, they're playing outside, when all of a sudden, Beth and Spencer get a net thrown on them. And all these elves, who are dressed exactly like them, come out
Green
and
red.
kidnap them. They get abducted by elves, taken to Santa's workshop because they're like, we found the 2 elves that escaped. And they're like, no, that's not us, we have a home. They sit them in front of Santa, it's like, you can't do this, you're gonna be working 18 hours for the next 5 years. Santa's a slave driver.
If you work good,
Holy crap.
if you work good for 5 years, you'll get 2
2
days
days
off.
Anyway, they're like, no, we can prove it. How? You get one chance to prove it. They get thrown back in a bag, taken to their house, and Diane's sitting out front, and they're like, Diane, tell these guys that we are your brother and sisters. Like, Diane, no.
No, you guys said
I'm not related to you. Tell Santa I've been good this year, closes the door, end of book.
It was real quick, simple and clean.
Yeah, and it was pretty obvious. I'm like, we'll prove it. It's like Diane was sitting there, like, oh, she's just gonna deny them.
Candy cane worthy?
Not for this guy.
I'm also a pass.
Okay.
Predictable ending.
But
Yeah.
You didn't get
Not good enough.
Like I said, the last one, awesome.
I was gonna say, you know what its biggest problem was? It followed the last story.
That hurt it.
That last story, wow. Let's talk about that story some more.
Let's talk about the last story.
Last story. Story 10, Attack of the Christmas Present. We get another Billy character.
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Billy is notorious for giving the kids great presents. I don't think the protagonist had a name in this one, which was kind of interesting.
Oh no, yeah, they never
They
addressed
never
it.
said.
But him and his brother Doug always get cool presents from Uncle Billy, who travels the world. This year, though, Uncle Billy gets unnamed protagonist, like a weird kind of like tribal mask. Yeah. And he gets Doug a
Japanese action figure, essentially.
called Robot Tag. And so it's this robot creature. Doug doesn't really like Robot Tag, and unnamed protagonist doesn't really like the mask. So Doug says,
Tradesies!
and unnamed protagonist is like, hell yeah, I want that Robot Tag.
Whoa, easy on the language, bro.
Heck yeah, I want that Robot Tag.
I'll go back to the other one.
Hell yeah, I want that Robot Tag.
Heavens, yeah, I want that robot tag.
So unnamed protagonist puts Robot Tag into his room, and Robot Tag starts to move on his own. He's like, what? Am I imagining this? Puts him in his closet. Next day, he's sitting out in his room again. At night, Robot Tag starts chasing unnamed protagonist.
All his spikes on him start turning like basically razor blades. It's like, damn, this thing is crazy. Robot Tag's attacking him. He finally like gets him cornered, and Robot Tag hits him and goes, Tag, you're it. End of book.
That's it.
I literally laughed out loud.
I give this a candy cane because that was an awesome ending.
I was like, what is this crap?
You don't think about the name Robot Tag, really. You're just like, it's kind of
that's
weird.
what, at first I was like, oh, maybe it's like a game, but then it was an action figure.
Well, I guess let's tally up our canes here. Ned, you got the simple one.
I have 6.
So Ned gives the book a 6 out of 10. Bob, also a 6 out of 10. I guess
8. You gave it 8.
So 8.
8, 6, 6.
Okay.
That's
75309.
Quick question here, let's be honest. How many of these stories had dark endings?
7.
Dark ending shot, we'll take it.
Oh god.
Dark ending.
Can we just hold these up and see how much I'm getting screwed up?
I'm gonna throw this up, so
Don't show them how small that
Because-
is.
well, stop spilling yours everywhere.
Yeah. I've had more than you. Oh, he's such a bitch. I saw something fall behind the fireplace, which is weird.
What's this?
Because how could the fireplace have a spot behind it?
What
this?
is it?
Come here, Jason.
What is it, Jason?
Come here, Jason.
Go get it, Jason. What
Jason,
is
come
it?
here.
If I come over there, are you gonna hit me?
Probably.
But there's actually something over there.
I think there's something here.
Besides your hit.
I got-
I'm gonna hit you if you don't go
I got
over
a
there.
gift. Did you get a gift?
I got a
Bud?
gift. I got 2.
Well, I don't know
Good-
what
good
this
day
is
for
then.
me.
What?
See it right there?
Where?
See?
Oh
What
man, he
is
knocked
that?
out his leg.
What if I fell into the fireplace?
You might have died. What is that there, bud?
Alright.
Well, that might be.
Well, that's weird. Is that to you? Make sure it's not addressed to me.
It's not addressed.
There's no
Oh.
name on
Well,
it.
I mean, I guess it's just yours by default.
It really is a Christmas miracle. A Red Ryder! How did you know?
That's all he wanted was a Red Ryder BB gun.
Sweet. What?
You're gonna put your eye out.
Always fine.
No, put it in your mouth. See if it fits. Wow, it's-
I'm gonna Kurt Cobain this.
Oh,
Well, it's been one hell of a Christmas
stop
special.
pointing that at me.
This has been the Goosebumps Holiday Special.
Kill you.
Thank you for joining us. I think it's been a great time. stop it! Ow!
So from us to you here, Goosebumps,
Have some Kwanzaa.
have some Kwanzaa.
What about Hanukkah?
Hit him in the gooch.
Let go of me.
Hit him in the gooch.
Let go of me! I hate you. I hate you guys so much. Ow! Ah, stop it! No, don't.
Oh, yes.
This is not the outro I imagined.
Pull his leg hair.
Stop it!
Pull his leg hair.
Stop it!
Pull his leg hair. He's biting my fat. Why is it all wet over here?
Stop laughing.